Hi there. Welcome to this noon Happy Talk, Friday Happy Talk with Healing with Marcus on a few different platforms. So, I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you are doing good. Hope life is moving in a healthy, happy direction for you. Today's theme is sacred sexuality. And when we come into a deeper sense of existence, when we are only living life from this superficial level of like, if I get that car, I'll be happy. If I make that amount of money per year, I'll be happy. If I meet the right woman, I'll be happy, or man, whatever it is, your preference or who you are, is. Then when we come from that space of lack, because it's basically living in a place of there's not enough, and I need to find and figure out how to make enough for myself. When we're coming from that space still, everything is about filling a need within ourselves. Every person you're intimate with is about filling a need and a lack within you. And what that does is, just like with any kind of black hole in existence, it sucks energy in and it doesn't allow energy to flow. So when you're still looking for that person who's going to fill all your needs, all your wants, going to make you feel great, you're still seeking energy from someone else to fill you up from the inside and out. And the unfortunate thing with that is that it's, of course, normal. There's nothing abnormal about looking for love. There's nothing abnormal for a human being to want to find a partner. When it goes abnormal is when we don't understand the sanctity and the sacredness of both sexuality and intimacy in general. So when we start going into a deeper learning, a deeper teaching, we come into touch with our hearts. We begin to understand that being intimate with another person is the closest we can ever get to anybody. And it's both physical and emotional. There's no real separation on these. So when we get into a close situation with somebody, that's being very intimate. And if our hearts are not in conjunction, if your heart does not vibrate with this other person, you're actually, I don't know how to put that in a good frame. I don't like the word sin. But sin in reality, in the old Greek meaning of the word sin, it means when an archer shooting a bow and arrow, when they miss the target, that's the word sin, is missing the target. So when you're with somebody where your heart is not involved, or maybe you're thinking, well, this is a good provider. Well, if I'm with this person, it'll be, my life will be better than if I'm with my heart, whoever my heart speaks to. And I'm here to tell you that when you meet that person where your heart syncs up and your whole frequency in your body syncs up with that other person, you will be able to, you recognize it right away. You know that this is your person, and and they know that you're their person. This is the beauty of togetherness. This is where we can create things that are hard to create on our own. When we get together with that person, we can create things that are unbelievably big, because we become an energy flow. And when we are still seeking someone, if we're with that person that, if we're with a person who doesn't give us what we need, but we think, we'll stick around, maybe it's, maybe it'll get better, or it won't change. It won't change until both people are willing to look for change. So if you're with somebody and you've been with them for a long time, I'm not encouraging you to leave just because you don't think you're jiving anymore. I encourage you to go and look for counseling and for spiritual emotional growth. Because you can come together again. If you have been together before, you can come together again. And once you have tried that, then you can move on, knowing that you did everything in your power to make it work. And if it still doesn't work, then there's no reason that you should suffer the rest of your life. That's just some old idea. But if there is a chance to make it work again, please do. Please try. Give it your 110% or 180%. And when we're coming back into sacred sexuality, it's the coming together of two souls that have a very similar vibration. When they come together, there's enigma. There's an explosion of energy shooting up through our universe. And it can be felt and it can be heard. And if you haven't met that person, you stay single. You don't be with anybody just so you can feel good. Don't stay with somebody so you can feel safe. Because quite honestly, that's one of the most selfish things we can do. We're keeping ourselves in suffering, and we're keeping that other person from meeting whoever they could meet, where they could be truly happy. If one person is not happy in the relationship, the other person, even if they don't admit to it, will feel that. They will feel that something is up. So I'd like to encourage you, because then the other part of the sacred sexuality is, as you come into your heart, you're coming back deep into your heart, and you recognize that you are sacred deep down inside. Then everything about you is sacred. Your drive for sex is sacred. The lust in you is sacred. And it's meant to create more life. It is here as the ultimate expression of life's desire for more life. And it's beautiful. It's when we misuse it, when we're trying to fill that void inside of our hearts, that's where we go wrong. But sex itself is beautiful and gorgeous. The drive, the lust, the energy in you, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, it's beautiful. And we do need to activate those areas of our bodies to allow energy to flow through us so we can become an expression of life itself. So an awakening is both dropping our minds into our hearts and connecting with our root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, healing all of them. And aligning our chakras so we can walk through our world in alignment with the energy of the mother, of the earth mother. And sex is a beautiful, beautiful energy. And there is no right or wrong. If you feel like you want to meet somebody just here and now, you meet that person here and now. And maybe you're it for each other, maybe you're not. But when you're using it frivolously over and over and over, you will begin to experience an emptiness. If you go too far into this seeking of filling yourself up, you'll experience an emptiness, and your energy will become tainted more and more and more. Because whoever you share intimacy with, you carry their energy with you. Many people say for the rest of your life. And that's on an energetic level as well as physical. When we have exchanged body fluids, our bodies will remember each other forever. So, on many levels, we don't want to misuse the love. Because sex is the physical manifestation of love. Sex is a physical expression of love. And we need to remind ourselves that that's what it is. Sex is not shaking your booty on Instagram or showing yourself off somewhere. Sex is a very intimate, sacred act, just like everything else in our lives is in reality sacred. It's when we forget the sacred nature of everything that we act out in fear. We act out in the thought of lack. So I encourage you to go deeper into your own sexuality. Explore yourself. Learn to enjoy yourself. Express it. And as you do, you'll see a shift in your energy. And when you shift your energy, you will start to attract and approach people that are on your frequency. Or you'll stay single, and that's fine too. So that's it for today. There'll be more talks on this theme soon. The sacred nature of sex. that it is an expression of our love, of your love, and of life's desire for more life. Have a beautiful day, everyone, and we will talk soon. Please follow, click like and subscribe, or go in on Patreon for supporting. That would be beautiful. Thank you. Bye-bye.